All right, today's lesson, I think some of you might finally be happy because we are done with trigonometry. Yay! Boo! Today what we're going to start is probability and statistics. And to start that, we're going to learn about something called sets and Venn diagrams. What you need today, something to write with. I'm going to use a pencil and I'll show you why later. Get a pencil with an eraser, a good eraser, and a calculator to do this really complicated addition thing. Before you start, find this, print this out. This is your homework. Yes, I am doing some of your homework, but it must be all done, all 4 problems. All right, so here we have what we call a sample space. And this sample space is just the set of numbers between 1 and 10, including 1 and 10. Right, that's called our sample space. Consider the following events or subsets of this sample space. A is the set of odd numbers, and B is the numbers greater than 5. So these are subsets. So it's the first one, list the elements of A. And those are the odd numbers, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And B is the elements, or list the elements of B, and those are just the numbers greater than 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we have set A, we have set B, and we have the sample space S. Now let's fill this is called our Venn diagram. Let's fill this out. And I always start in the middle. And this middle is what's in both sets A and set B. So what do A and B have in common? Well, they both have a 7 and they both have a 9. So the 7 and the 9 go in the middle. And I'm going to complete set A with what else is in A that's not in here already. So 1, 3, and 5 also must go in A. In B, right now all I have is the 7 and the 9. I need the 6, 8, and the 10. 6, 8, and 10. So here's A, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Here's B, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But there are some missing because this isn't all of them. So what is missing still has to go in this box because this represents, this big rectangle represents the sample space S. So what is missing? Well, 2 is missing. Is 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we have all of them. All of these make up the sample space. All right, so we need to learn a couple symbols here. This symbol, and this symbol. All right, these are the symbols we use in set notation. All right, so let's start with this one here. It's called the intersection. Intersection. And that's what is common. What is the overlap, I like to say. This is the union. Union is just the 2 combined. So intersection is common. Union is combined, and this symbol means complement. And the complement just means not in. So if I said, what is the complement of A? That's all the elements that aren't in A. So this first one, A intersect B, which is what they have in common. Here's A, here's B. What do they have in common? 7 and 9. It just forms another subset. How many elements are in A union B? A union B Now this says how many elements, so really this answers there's 2, 7 and 9. How many elements are in A union B? Well, the first I'm going to do is find them, and then let's just state how many there are. So I'm going to list all the ones that are in A union B, and that's just all of them combined. So 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are the elements in A union B. So this says how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So there's 8 elements in A union B. All right, first what I want to do is find A union B, which I just did. But this says not in there. What's not in here? Well, that would be the ones that are outside here because they're not in the union of A and B. So these 2 represent the elements in this subset, the complement or not in A union B. How many of them are there? That's what it's asking. How many? There's 2. Complement of B. Everything that's not in B. 1, 3, 5, they're not in B. Neither is 2 and 4. So what's not in B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are not in B. How many of them are there? There's 5 of them. All right? You're going to do this one, and you're going to do this one. Now to problem number 3. This is where you're going to need your calculator, and your pencil I think will really help. All right, this is already set up. It's already drawn for you. We have set A, set B, set C, and set S. Don't forget these out here. There are 7 that are not in any of those sets. How many elements are in A? Well, this is where I'm going to use my pencil. This is in A, this is in A, this is in A, and that's in A. So I have 23 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3, and I'm going to use my calculator because I can't do that difficult math. 23 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3 is 37. There are 37 elements in A. Erase that. All right, how many elements are in B intersect C? Remember that means intersect. B intersect C. This one is in B intersect C. This one's in B intersect C. So I have 6 plus 9 is 15. I didn't even need my calculator for that one. That's how good I am. I'm so smart. All right, next one. How many elements are in B union C? So anything that's in B plus, union is like adding, plus anything that is in C. So I'm just going to add those up. 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 9 plus 18 plus 24. Get my calculator again. 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 9 plus 18 plus 24 equals 65. So there's 65 elements in this set, B union C. Okay, erase those. Boy, that really helped her using that pencil. This is, I think, the first time I've used a pencil all year. How many elements are in A intersect B intersect C? Well, that's just this. So that's the only one where all 3 overlap. So that's just 6. Didn't even need my calculator. All right, next one. How many elements are in the complement of C? So the things that are not in C, all of these are in C, but that's not in C, that's not in C, that's not in C, but you can't forget this one. That's not in C. So 23 plus 3 plus 24 plus the 7, don't forget that, And then I'm going to use my calculator again because this math is too hard. Plus 24 plus 7 is 57. So there's 57 elements that are not in C. All right, erase those. Last one. Okay, A union B. All right, so A union B are these two. All right, A union, oh, I'm sorry, union. That's A union B. But this thing out here says I don't want those. So I don't want that one, 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 I don't want that one. I want this one and this one. Those are the only ones that are not in the union of A and B. So that gives me 25. I just did half your homework. You must do the ones I just did plus the remaining 2. We're finally done with trig. Have fun. Enjoy.